the misconduct. Second one is using cell phone in the class. So if you have a mobile phone, please make it on the airplane mode or make it on vibration mode. Okay, if you have an urgent, call something, so please turn off your video and go outside and talk about that. Okay, so remember that if you are having calls again and again and again, so that also create class disruption, which is not allowed. Third one is disrespect either teacher or fellow students. Remember, we are here with different countries. Look at here, the diversity from America, from China, from Thailand, right? So from other countries as well. So we are managing diversity here. And remember, do not disrespect of your fellow students as well. English is just a language here to convey the concept here. It's not the language of superiority here in this class. Okay, so even if you are shy, please do ask. And other students, remember that one. The question is the right of every student. Okay, please do not disrespect your fellow students if they are asking some stupid question or some other question. A question is question. I don't consider a question to be stupid. Ask whatever you want to ask, but remember, related to this international finance. If you are asking question, okay, sir, what about Chelsea and Madrid, football teams? Then of course, this is class disruption. Okay. And of course, use of foul languages. I know you are in your teenagers, you love to use the word F or the word what the, right? So please do not use the foul language here because we are going to record this lecture and it's really create a bad impression on your reputation plus the institution plus the teacher's integrity. Okay, please avoid the foul word during the class. So are we agreed? Okay, please, Diane, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Kim from South Korea, and I think it is my second semester in Donghua University, and my major is social.
And which semester you are right now?
Maybe I hope this semester will be the last semester.
Oh, you are graduating. Good. Are you outside of your house because you are wearing mask?
I am in the cafe. In Korea, almost people have to wear a mask in the cafe.
Okay, good. Fair enough. Okay, so there are going to be preferred books here. International Financial Management, 11th edition by Jeff Medora, and International Financial Management by Geert and Robert Hodrick. So luckily, I got the books, I got the material, so don't worry about that. I would be sending all the book chapters, all the materials on your WeChat platform, and also going to be uploaded on, the Blackboard as well. So so you don't worry about the material and other stuff as well. And remember the prerequisite courses that you must have before having this course. It is Introduction to Economics and Macroeconomics. So you guys ready? Let's begin. So, so before diving deep,
excuse me.
Yes.
The required courses was Introduction to Economics and Macroeconomics because I only took Macroeconomics. Is that okay? I don't think there was a course about Introduction to Economics.
Previously it was, but still, because those who are also graduating this semester, they already had the introduction to economics, so I need to include that. From now on, I think only micro and macro is there.
I took micro also this semester. So is that okay, or do I have to drop this class?
Micro doesn't belong to this one, international finance, only macro. So have you,
Yes, I had macro.
That's enough because we're talking about the international environment, which is a macro one.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Just wait. Okay, class. So before diving deep into the world of international finance, so let's first understand the international financial environment. So most of the application of international finance is applied on multinational corporations. So introduction to business and all those, types of businesses, type of companies, you already talked about extensively what is MNC, whose operations are big, right? And who are operating in different countries, multinational, multi-nations, right? For example, they are importing raw material from Africa. They are selling goods to other countries. For example, your iPhone, importing raw material from Congo, from China, and then making the iPhone on China and then selling it to all over the world. This is MNC. So we are talking about the international finance. So it means we will be talking about at least two nations who are having trade and how we can manage the finance of that company who is operating in at least two countries, right? So we pick a company that is operating in at least two nations. So we roughly call this MNCs. MNCs do operate in more than two countries, so it's perfect match for us, right? So how they are related to international finance? There are other operations like management operations, process operations. But here we are only sticking our discussion to finance. So how finance are going to manage in multinational company? Number one, foreign exchange market. So how foreign exchange market is going to deal with the finance of multinational company? Number one, when company announces the dividend, you already know that what is dividend? A portion from the profit that you share to your owners, your shareholders, right? So it means sometimes or mostly because it is the MNC, all over the world, there are investors who bought the shares of the company. Now they want to receive the dividend. So it means two currencies are involved, two countries are involved. Americans, they will pay you in dollars. And if you are in South Korea, North Korea, in Japan, or in Madrid, in China, in America, you will be receiving your local currency. So it means dollars need to be converted into your local currency. When this happens, it means we are dealing with international finance. Other things, remittance and finances. So it's not the only way when company grant you dividend and they're going to be in international financial transaction. There are other ways. When companies send money to establish its sister company or to want to expand in another company, other countries, so they transfer money from one country to another country. So this is also the international financial environment, right? For example, if the Japanese company is expanding its operation to Bangladesh, so Japanese company is sending yen to the Bangladesh, while the foreign exchange market converting the Japanese currency, yen currency, into Bangladesh taka. It means this is an international financial transaction, right? And also financing, the third type in which financial transaction going to be happen when a company need funds, need money. So many of you guys, you already know that if you want money, if you need money, go to the bank. But sometimes you need gigantic money, enormous amount of money, like $2 billion, $10 billion amount of loan. It means no single bank can satisfy this loan, because even if the risk is going to be huge, right? So, or maybe the interest cost is high. Maybe the bank will say that we are going to charge you 12% interest rate, which is huge interest rate. So the company decides, why not if we ask money from Thailand bank? They are going to charge us only 8%. So why not we ask money from Thailand baht and convert it into dollars? We only have to pay only 8%, right? So the Thailand bank gonna give them loan in baht, and they are going to convert it into dollars and use that money to expand the business. So this is also international financial transaction, right? So most of the international financial applications are applied on MNCs, right? You can also switch this to government as well. Governments do perform international transactions, yes. Import, export, asking for loan. Like right now, Pakistan is going through worst flooding in the decade. This is a great flood. So there are a lot of agencies who are helping Pakistan to cope up with this flood. So they are sending dollars, pounds, yuan, yen, taka, rupees, Malaysian rupees, Indonesian rupees, right? So this is international financial transaction, right? But since we are a business student, we are not learning here right now the government policy. We are not here to make the government policies. So our business studies will fall on the category of business, companies, your own business, right? So not only by learning this international finance course, you are not only to manage your own business, because when you are, even though if you are running your own business or your family business or working for others, there is certain amount of operations that you do negotiate with other countries, maybe selling your goods to other parts of the world, maybe buying cheap raw materials on some other countries, right? So you must have the knowledge of international finance so that you can run your own business or other business or your job performance effectively, right?